Hello, I'm Bill Wong, and I'm speaking with Vince Harradine of Sigma Designs. We're going to be talking about their multimedia processors. Could you tell us about your latest processor?
Sure thing, Bill. So what we're launching here at the show is what we call the SMP 8910, and this is our latest generation in our media processor family. This brings together the latest in our technology for very high quality studio broadcast quality video processing. Probably about just under 3 years ago we acquired the VXP technology, and this is the first chip that brings together the fruits of that labor of integrating VXP. VXP traditionally has had a place in the high-end studio marketplace, home theater marketplace, and now we bring it down to the consumer level as well. It's a suite of algorithms that includes very good quality noise reduction, 3D noise reduction, block noise reduction, compression, mosquito noise reduction. We have very good quality adaptive detail enhancement, adaptive contrast enhancement, very good quality scaling, so we do a fantastic job of taking standard definition content, up-converting that to HD 1080p. The device is also very flexible in terms of support for 3D video as well. So as a decoding capability, we can support all the flavors that you'd likely come across in terms of MPEG-2, 4, H.264, VC1 and so on. And now we have support for MVC, the multi-view coding format that's used in 3D Blu-ray, so we provide support for that as well. Additionally, we have the ability to format the output video in any of the flavors of 3D formats, such as the frame compatible formats and the frame packing format that you have in HDMI 1.4a. We also support decode capability for RealD, Sensio, TD Vision.
Perfect. Now, what kind of development tools do you have that go along with this? Because there's a lot of stuff in there.
Sure. So, for those who are not familiar with the internal architecture of our media processors, we essentially have 3 MIPS cores inside there, one of which our customers get access to, and this is essentially the host processor in the system. And depending on the application, this processor will boot to either Linux, Android or WinCE. So the prime market for this device is premium Blu-ray players, high-end media adapters and set-top boxes. So in those market spaces, of course, you need those functions that you would traditionally expect, but now we've got over-the-top content as well, and needing support for things like Adobe Flash, Netflix, XMBC, and all these things, and yet we provide support for all of those. And you know, we have a large technical support team that is required to provide the support to bring these things to market.
Great. Well, you have a bunch of demos here. Can we go take a look at them?
Absolutely. Let's go for it. Okay, so for the second of our demos, we're playing back 3D Blu-ray content. So this is MVC, multi-view coding format. And as we look at the board here, what you see is what we call the system validation board. So this is the hardware that we use to bring up the silicon when it first comes back from the foundry. So in the socket here is the SMP 8910, and surrounding we've got more circuitry that would typically be used in a customer application, and that's because for validation we've got to make sure that absolutely everything is fully functional before we ship it out to customers there. So you see a lot of individual power supplies, a lot of audio video connectors. So the 8910 has internal HDMI 1.4a, so for this demo where we're showing full frame 3D Blu-ray, and we're doing frame packed output, we've got an HDMI 1.4a output coming straight out to the panel, and that really sums up the demonstration.
Well, thank you very much. Those are really neat systems. If people want to find out more about the technology and those chips, where can they find it online?
Absolutely. So www.sigmadesigns.com.
Thank you.
You're welcome.